Hello. I wanted to stop by and make a couple of remarks of my plans for 2022 for the Eye of the Serpent channel. And to do this, I wanted to first thank everybody who has helped to grow the channel through your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your shares, and so on. These have all been very helpful, and I very much value all of your feedback that have helped to bring the channel to its current state. And I would like to continue to build on this by thinking especially about the interests of the viewers. And that is going to be a major part of the direction that I'll be taking the Eye of the Serpent channel in 2022, and in fact into the years ahead. I would like to look at the overwhelming majority of the visits, the views, and the comments that I've received, not just in 2021, but indeed since the beginning of the channel. Many of you have been coming in with questions about the spirituality of these Native American practices. And to do this, I would like to dedicate 2022 to three major themes that will be guiding the videos and the content that I'll be making for this coming year. The first of these is to return to the Mesoamerican calendars. I do have a playlist on the calendars of ancient Mexico, but what I'm going to be doing is building a web-based application for my Mesoamerican art site so that you as visitors can come in and learn more about the details of the calendar. And I'm going to be focusing specifically on the Aztec and the Maya traditions as I am going to be building the code. And along the way, I would also like to make some videos about the progress and the development notes for this web-based application. And then once it's ready to run, I will, of course, share the link here on the channel. The second theme that I'm going to be really building on this coming year will be questions of spiritual, supernatural, and esoteric topics. There's been a lot of interest in the Aztec magic and occultism videos, which is another playlist that I've made. But I would like to kind of continue to build on that as well. And now that I've set up this groundwork for how to study and understand these principles of Aztec magic and, in fact, other Mesoamerican magical traditions, I would like to make more videos about the not just the academic research, but also the personal experience behind it. So I will be making a lot more of, say, my own insights and experiences and recollections of as not just a scholar in these traditions, but also a practitioner. So I'll be talking a lot more about these subjects in 2022. And the third major theme, kind of building from that, is how do we know these things in the first place? I would like to look at a playlist that explores how we study these traditions. How do we know about the shamanic practices, the ritual calendar, magical traditions? So one of my major projects for this coming year will be a playlist on how to study magic, which will again bring in both my scientific academic experiences as well as my own personal experiences with as a practitioner in some of these traditions. So those are some of the things that I'll be bringing into this coming year. And I wanted to also think about what I've already done with the channel so far. I've laid a foundation, a groundwork for talking about some of the most important ideas that I think are essential toward applying the lessons and the insights of these various practices and bringing them more into both ritual and daily life. And so kind of to bring us into the coming year, I'm going to conclude this video with today's mask. And I want to thank everybody who has followed me along the way, or those of you who are just joining, welcome to the channel. And so I will bring in today's mask to kind of lead into my plans for the 2022 with a wonderful example of what this all means. Today's mask comes from the county seat of Ixhuatlán de Madero, Veracruz, Mexico. Two qualities about this mask make it special among the many shown on the channel so far. First, I bought it directly from a native artist, so it is in my own collection. Second, I took this photo with the mask upon a living person, not a museum mounting or ancient artifact. I purchased the mask while I was visiting Don Cecilio, a shaman healer of the Otomi village Cruz Blanca in North Veracruz. It was the first days of 2012, following a New Year's ritual Don Cecilio had conducted at his house. The holiday season still had force, so the villagers were remaining festive. In the spirit of the upcoming carnival season, the woodworker had made this mask with a devil design, and he admitted to creative license to add an Asian flair. I was excited to show my purchase at the shaman's house, and his friend volunteered to sport it for a photo. This picture was my choice for the present video because it represents not only a previous New Year's festivity, but also the direction of my channel for 2022. This year's videos will say much about how people engage with concepts that have been central to my channel so far. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Eye of the Serpent channel for updates. Your Patreon support goes toward travel, research, and production. Thank you for watching, happy 2022, and good roads.